It's easier for a pedophile if the family is broken. Do you disagree? For sure. So, especially if you like, another way to traffic children is you remove the parents. It's horrible. That would mean some serious power, you know, if you're able to do that kind of stuff. Why am I talking about this? I have a son. And ever since I was a little boy, we thought they were all creeps, you know, in the woods, hiding out, walking around. You know, grown man had no business being there in the middle of the day. We'd laugh at him, and you know, we knew it was wrong. You know, when there was a guy in a van handing out candy or hanging out at the park. Too long doing weird stuff. Seen it. Never did I think that society would actually have to struggle over the possibility would become common household like topic that these creeps controlled or compromised the leaders of the world and the town. Were crafting laws or were appointing people to circumvent laws. And media was carrying water for it? Never in my life. And that would be exactly what the fallen one would do. So you're in it, possibly, huh? You're in it. Trappings, people say, oh, it's an operation. They had to do that. And it's like, you're a creep. It was really weird because there was a guy going, oh, they're never going to release the names and the list to the public because it's an intelligence operation. And he was like, just get over it. It's never going to happen. A very defeatist man. You've seen him. And he said he was abused as a kid, and then he worked in trying to bust these rings up and these cartels. And he's telling everybody it's never going to come out because it was an intelligence operation. His daughter got assaulted in the parking lot like yesterday or the day before by some creep, some dude. So I wrote, it's an intelligence operation. My God. There's no good that can come from that. It was like, we're going to use children, or we're going to let the thing, there's no stopping it, it's been going on, but we're going to continue now we're going to control it, and then have leverage to clean up the world? No, you're kidding yourself. The mindset of that is a totally different alien spirit from the empathic, normal, decent, law-abiding, constructive, productive, regular being, Christian, Jew, Muslim, aspiring to peace on earth and a utopia. There's no way that kind of scheming is going to have a positive result. It's not at all. It's completely morally bankrupt. It's depraved. It's depravity. It's beyond depravity. It's like, don't kid yourself. So keep pressing. But I mean, you already have, it's all out there. You know names. I mean, that kind of, I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I have no idea. This is all improv, okay? Okay? I'm already upset. This is all improv, okay? Yeah, and if you play with the weather, well, guess who else is going to, help you? God. I was playing around. If you want to take anything here and make like a beat out of it or something. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes I'm jamming the frequency, and sometimes something happens. I can't guarantee anything. It's also repellent, so people leave, and then I can say stuff, or sing stuff, or get stuff out there, or just rehabilitate my hands because they got damaged pretty badly. And I'm a painter, and I need to get my hands back, and I have. And then I decided to, repair my ear, which I have been, and I've been repairing my ear. And I'm repairing my ear with sound. Shook it off with sound, shook off the tumor that was in my ear with sound. And I'm a cholesteatoma, self-healed, self-rehabilitated with my own treatment. And I heal myself. I've been healing myself with the help of, a chiro and an acupuncturist here and there, mostly acupuncturist. And that's it. Plants, food, and clay. Since 2002. I'm going to sound very arrogant, like very narcissistic, and very unhinged, but I'm going to tell you right now, like, I healed myself from cholesteatoma in my middle ear, and I knew that I would succeed. I was scared because I didn't do the surgery. They said, it's got to get out now, you're going to die now. And then I was like, no, I'm not. This is noise. They're trying to open up my head. They're all trying to open up your head. They like to open up heads. They like to get into your head. They want to open up your head. Like, get in there like, we're in. Okay. This doesn't need this. We're going to plug it in. It's like, where's this flatlining? It's me. I'm numb in this finger, so cut me some slack. I'm like numb on one side. Can't feel the cord. Trying to build my hands back, man. If there are aliens coming, you need to let me speak to them. I'm your best shot to not embarrass yourselves. What you guys have done here is fucked up. It's horrible. You need somebody like me. You can't have Donald Trump go out there fucking represent us. Sorry, buddy, but jeez, I might get, I might have. It's gotta be me. It's gotta be me. Can't be Benjamin Netanyahu. Can't be Biden. Can't be Kamala. King Charles, come on, man. I'm the king. Fuck. Really? I'm the king of England. What the fucking, you know, man. You just start killing people, especially if you like they start going around saying you're the boss. Come on, man, you guys. Let me get my crown. Get the crown. This will show power. What? No. Matter of fact, you gotta run because one of these clowns is going to say they elected me to represent them. No, most of us don't vote in the world. Okay, we don't vote for any of these clowns. More people don't vote for any of these clowns. And these clowns are going to go up to some alien race and they're going to say, I'm in charge of them. They elected me to talk to you. We're fucked. We are fucked. This cannot happen. Katy Perry, Justin Trudeau, you gotta be out of your mind. We're dead. We're sitting ducks. If there's aliens, if the earth is what they say it is, right? On top of it, they're gonna get here and like, why are you lying about the shape of your world? Then it's like, oh great. Right off the bat, they're gonna be like, okay, something wrong here. This is gonna be really easy, or we're gonna have to come in here loaded. Guns drawn. This is bad. Just the hypothetical. With the European Commission, like, I've got this. I know aliens. Let me handle this. You know what I mean? Excuse me. You can reloop it. Give me credit. Math power. This is a serious situation. Just the idea, like, yeah, you didn't think about it that way. Well, you better. Listen, this is for entertainment, okay? You know why they don't want to release the Epstein files? Well, if they're all like pedos, it's like they get to watch this over and over again. They get to see the, like, I gotta look at this some more. It's like, oh right, okay. Well, that's why they're not releasing the files, because they're fucking enjoying them. Math Powerland, copyright, right here, Rogan. Get your dirty, hacky, greasy paws. Owen Benjamin, keep stealing from the cookie jar. Get out of here. Leonardo, don't. Don't try, you're gonna hurt yourself. I'm a woman, I get to say everything that the guys can't. No, that's not yours. That's not yours. It's copyright Math Powerland, right here. Care of Matthew Leonard Boylan. Boom, boom, boom. All rights reserved right now. It's my joke. Okay? Get your own jokes. Get those files? Can I see those files? I gotta look at that. You know, it's like, you done with those files? I'm not done. It's still like I gotta still investigate somewhere. I'll get that. And they go on and on. It's like, there's so much to look at. It's like, we got hours. I mean, there's mountains of evidence. It's like, we're going to be there. They've already been watching it for the last, like, 8 years. You just found out about it. And you're like, what are you guys doing in there? It's like, it's kind of like, well, we got to look at we got to watch the movie before we release it to the public, you know, before you start lining up to see Star Wars. We have to decide the rating on this. If we're going to add another X, if it's rated R. want to see these files. You know, like, I was like, we want to see them too. Hey, like, you don't get to enjoy it for yourself. They're a bunch of creeps is what I think is going on. It's like, hey, I gotta see that too. Before it releases to the public, we gotta see it first. That's the problem. It's like, what if they're enjoying it? This is like a get out of jail card. It's like, if they're pedos, they're like, I mean, this is the worst thing you could say. But I mean, like, you know what? I said it. And you know what? George Carlin would have said it, but he didn't because he's dead. And, you know, I don't even think he would have said it. I think I would have been the only one that, listen, now you're all going to, listen, I don't want to be a troublemaker, right? You know, because I'm like talking about a troublemaker. You know, a paid guy's still alive, by the way. He's all been had. Right. Okay. So let's try to do some other chord. Until he comes, like until he comes right home. That's the worst thing to say. It's like, jeez, you know what? There's just this whole thing is wrong. And you know what? If this is what's going on, and they're playing games, and and they use that as leverage, and I'm like, we're gonna clean up the society by like trying to get a bunch of pedophiles in charge, and then we're gonna like go, hey, we're gonna show the tape of you eating the children like a cannibal, and if you don't do what? Like Valhalla, peace on earth, kumbaya. They're like, you know, the slave cage, the enslavement of humanity, obviously. That would be the tactic for a psychopath, not for like Hands Across America. You know, I like to think, take a drink, the Coca-Cola song. Perfect harmony. You know, I don't think like, geez, we need to make that Coca-Cola song happen here. All right, let's get some people that are kind of pedophiles and put them in charge. And then they don't clean up the world, we'll threaten to show the pedophile cassette of them. Wait, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? This is a, yeah, trust the plan. Oh, he knows what he's doing. It's like, oh, okay, he's cleaning up the swamp. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe he got this bad and they're like, oh, this is horrible. And it's like, well, we got to use this as leverage. All I know is that I don't want to see the list. I don't even know who it is. You already know who it is. Why don't you go talk to the girls? Where are the girls? I saw the Netflix film and I was like, jeez. You know, there's some bigger issues, but the problem is that that's an issue. You done yet? Because I want to see those files. And then that's the next thing. thing. Then you guys. It's like, why do you guys want to see that? They're gonna flip this whole thing on you. You gotta watch out. It's like then they're gonna be like, creep. Why would you want to see that? By the way, it's a hoax. Some 5 strings down here too. Sleepwalking? Sleep guitaring. I heard they were going to call Qatar guitar, but that's the worst joke in the world that you just heard that. The Guitaris. Hey, they would come. No one would know how to play guitar, but they would have one around their neck and walk around with them. They're Guitaris. That's the stupidest joke in the world. If you laughed at that, you got a good sense of humor. You're like, when are you going to do something, Matt? Like sing and play. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Okay? So stop pressuring me. You're inside my head now. It's like very invasive. Now you're inside my head, yelling at me. It's a joke, man. And and I got clay on my face. I feel great. And yeah, and I enjoy that you understand. What is it today? It is Monday. Yellowstone National Park. Problems going on there. I haven't seen a housefly in a year where I am. Pretty much in Florida. It's maybe I saw one at some point, but it's like, and I'm getting reports from Queensland, Australia, somebody saying, none here, mate. None here. Same here, mate. And it looks like it starts up again around Arizona going west. And I think Colorado. And then it kind of like, I haven't had anybody around there. If you're out in the Midwest, let me know. Do you see any houseflies? You know, with the blue little cellophane kind of gradient, shiny metallic, sort of plasticky. And I think Maine, a good buddy of mine, Brandon, out there. Is that true, Brandon? You let me know in the thing here. It's important. Okay, so if you're listening to this, tell me if there's houseflies wherever you are. Name the state where you are. Put it in this or the video in the reel. We got like 1,000 people. You know, so the title's like the most disturbing thing you'll ever. I think I haven't been able to sleep. Okay. Yeah, I'm being funny. It's irresponsible. You know what I mean? Making comedy at the end of the world. You know, it's like, well, you know what? Yeah, it's probably the best time to do comedy. Doing comedy during the Book of Revelations or Daniel or Armageddon, Apocalypse, End of the World, the alien invasion. You know, that might be the only thing that'll save us, is if I make these aliens laugh. Yeah, you better think about that, because that's a real icebreaker. You need an icebreaker, right? Literally. Like wall of ice, icebreaker, flat earth guy. I'm the guy that's going to make these guys, I'm gonna tickle their funny bone, or their funny fin, or their funny eye, whatever it is that they're extra, you know, their funny tentacle. Maybe they don't laugh at all. Maybe laughing is an act of war. I don't know. You gotta, and that's like, and isn't it? Matt, you kind of are like a clown tonight with the clown makeup on. And nope, that's Clay, and I'm funny. What are you gonna do about it? You know, write a report. And you know what? It's important. It is important to laugh. It is. YouTube, it is important to laugh. I don't know what to say. Mazel tov or Molotov. You know what I mean? Figure it out. Figure it out fast, because it's in November. I'm just going to stay with the same pick. Try a triangle pick, but I'm not too sure about the triangle pick. I'm a bit picky when it comes to picks. this thing shut off. Wow. So YouTube, you're the man. You're the man, YouTube. What a piece of shit. What a piece of fucking shit. Wow. What a piece of shit. There's just too much pressure. Two platforms. What a jerk off. That was Mark Zuckerberg, ladies and gentlemen. What a piece of shit. This phone here, brand new phone, and it was plugged in. Just being a jerk. Being a jerk. What a jerk off phone. What a jerk off phone. But you know the good news is it's recording here. Maybe they're all going to come running back to YouTube. This one shut off too. Oh, little games. So we're back at it, huh? That literally these nerds, they made money because they're nerds. They really are nerds. When it gets good, they're just like fucking losers. They're just losers, man. Like, they're fucking nerds. Like, yeah, I'm on your nerd platform, I like it. I'm playing my guitar, making jokes about you. You got a problem with that? Yeah, apparently. Fucking nerds. Fucking nerds, man. We were grooving. I was grooving. And then it's just like, nah, his dick is bigger than mine. It's always going to be bigger than yours, bro. Always going to have a bigger dick than you. Nothing you can do about it. Okay? Go home, cry to your mom. Annoying. 2%. This one's charging. That was a brand new phone. It's the same old, man. But you guys will watch the guy who's going to like sell you all out, and he's boring. Who am I talking about? Yeah. Told you about that clown, man, a long time ago. Told you he was gonna do that. Told you he was gonna do that. This doesn't even give me my like VHS filter. Come on, loser. I'm on you, man. Do your thing, do your job. I'm cool, you're not. Okay? This is how it works. Just do your job, Meta. I'm cool, you're not. His wife is his dad dressed up in drag. He's running France. This guy here's got like a massive bald spot, but he's managed to comb over like his hair like a orange cotton candy. This guy here is like, a manicure. This guy here is like a schlep. This one's in on it. This one's a pervert. This one's a pedo. That one's a clone. This one's a robot. This one's left. This one's right. And you like complain and this and that until the aliens land. And then he's like, I got it. He's, whoa, no. I'll talk to them. Oh my God. So yeah, they elected me. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I'll speak for all of you. Oh shit, we're dead. We're dead. Any of these clowns go up to an alien and advanced intelligence. Well, I guess it's my time. I said, no. It's like we're all dead. That's why it was serious. It's like, that's why you need to get out and vote. And some idiot will say that. That's why voting's important. Because if aliens did ever land, you want to make sure that you got a Democrat. What the fuck you? No, you want to make sure Matt Powerland is talking to them. Right? Or like frequency. Obviously, if somebody comes up and we're all there, all 10 billion, and they're like, and it's like, Donald Trump's like, I got this. They're gonna go, this is their best, and then like, they'll be like, use them for insulation. What? We're gonna pad you in the walls of our ships. Got a leak. What? I'm gonna use you as insulation. All of you. Deep parts of space are very cold, so we're going to use you guys to warm us up. Apparently you guys produce a lot of body heat. This guy put his name all over the world in big. Not only did they pick this guy to represent all of them, he's made massive, like, tall monuments with his name on the top everywhere. You just don't know how to do business. He's a smart businessman. It's like talking about aliens. You're mixing up apples and oranges here, okay? Okay? Talking about aliens. Aliens land. Who's the guy? The woman. It's like, well, obviously it's going to be a guy. Yeah, sorry. Well, we need a guy that's going to be like effeminate. Oh, no, that's even worse now. It's like, we're getting Milo Yiannopoulos. Oh, yeah, you won't piss them off. Hide the Surgeon General. The last one there under Biden. Aliens land. There's a lot of people we gotta hide, actually. Oh, shit. Is that what's going on? No, it's like... Listen, Don Rickles went around insulting people, and he was loved. So it's like, always Milton Berle, Don Rickles, these guys. I love these guys. I'm a painter, by the way. But I like to come out and make a few monkeys roll. Speak for me. It's like somebody got knocked off. Boom. It's like, you don't speak for me. Put them back in. So I got this. Donald, aliens are here. We're going to need you to speak for us on behalf of everyone. There's some people out there right now and be like, yeah, of course. Part of the deal. So if anybody's going to negotiate, and you know what? What can I say? Better negotiator than me. That's for sure. Negotiated whoa. I mean, but that's the thing is, like, I didn't want to do that with my life. I wasn't told that I should. It wasn't something I was like, you know what? I looked at the image of the Earth from space. I said, that's got to be a painting. That can be faked. And then that was it. That was what I did. And boy, did that ruffle some feathers. And I did it like, you know, in a very kind of 15 minutes of fame. And then I just sort of walked away and I was like, deal with that. It was in my head. Now it's a hot potato. This one. Claim circuits, things on your spaceship. Can I see? What? You don't speak English. ChatGPT, make some sounds. We'll try to decode. They don't understand what I'm saying. They're just like looking at him, or floating, not looking at him. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I just feel that we've got a real poor, sorry state of boomers that are gonna. I got this. I'll talk to the alien. No, you won't. No, you don't. And that's how you know it's blue beam and it's fake. Is that these people, the regular people that you've never seen, that you see in the box, like their head and their face is popping around on a TV box. And it's like, oh, you'll find out we're real. And it's like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, you don't speak for me. Aliens come. You don't speak for humanity. Don't pretend. Don't pretend you've been hired. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. I was like, oh, give them like, it's like, okay, okay. Everybody got a Nobel Peace Prize, right? Right? We all know Nobel Peace Prize. Right? That means the person's like the best person to broker peace, negotiate, or did something is respected. Right? So that's the person, yeah, but not on some Terius 4 in Quadrant 8 of the Nova Sphinxter Galaxy. Or whatever cartoon you just made last week to get us all, to get our panties in a bun or in a knot, whatever it is. The point of the matter is, it's like they set up all this thing just for this whole show where there's going to be a guy like, are we ready yet? It's like, action! He comes out with his alien sound, right? Whatever it is. I don't even think there's going to be any sound. I don't even think this is going to happen. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's a joke. It's a joke. Obviously, aliens don't exist, right? Nephilim. Or big giants. You know. The pyramid is literally like the cap on these huge shafts that go down like miles. And it's so heavy, it's like they want to keep something down there. So it's like it's not coming from up there, it's coming from underneath. You know, that's why everything's shaky. You don't speak for me. Should the aliens come, which puppet is gonna talk? Mistake right there. Which puppet's gonna talk? English? I'm pretty sure if they're coming all the way here from far over there, they've had plenty of time to learn English. Obviously, they're coming here, so they know the language. I'm sorry. Did I piss off the French? Or like the Spanish? It's going to be English, no doubt. Oh, they come and they're speaking Spanish. Okay. Arabic. Oh, Yiddish. Yep. Point, town, wow, wow. And then the Chinese are like, and then we all look at the Chinese and are like, Yeah, they kind of look alien. They look like E.T. They're the Asians. Yeah, I was like, this is our father. We come from them. See how we look like them? Fuck, brother. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't come here and this. Me born here? Yeah! You're in big trouble now. Our daddy's coming now. Daddy for China. You thought China was a problem. Huh? Meet China dad, alien. Right? Part of the deal. Get him in there. Part of the deal. I'm ready. Throw me in. Okay? Get off the bench. Got aliens here. Go talk to them. Take them out golfing. They should be laughing, okay? At this, it's funny stuff. Music could be, whatever. I'm like, Shroud of Turin, man. Shroud of mystery. Shrouded in mystery. I wish somebody would make me laugh. That's the thing. It's like I go around like whipping out these zingers. And, like it. I'd like it if a bunch of women came and tickled me. Start putting you on my list. I'm not even going to try to touch it. People are asking, hey, and YouTube, hi YouTube, I can't see it. You know why? Because I got circle of fifths blocking it. If you don't know what that is, well, it's like all the combination of notes that you want to kind of play with when you're kind of making music. So I keep it there because some people get a tattoo. It's like it's your to-do list or something. It's like your groceries of milk, butter, cheese, like Sally, Cindy, Shelly. I was looking at they were so close. They were on the beach, and they were selling shells, and then they call it Shell House, and I was like, Shelly, you were right there, man. Shelly, with a Y, like Shelly. Shelly's house. It's like, you just don't get it. You're right there. You're selling shells. You should have called your place Shelly. Shelly's place. It was like Shell Place or something stupid. I was like, bro, you were right there. Did you? Shelly, man. I almost went in and said, Shelly. Yes. Oh, your name is Shelly too? And you put Shell? It was really, I got the wrong contractor. He gave it to me for free. He didn't charge me. He said, but how many years have you been in business here? 20 years. 20 years, and you could have called the place Shelly's Place, and you call it Shell Place. Shelly. I know that people said it'd be a lot busier. It would have been a lot funnier. I was like, it's a different life. Husband left me. And, I'm sorry. Anyway, so it looks like you just clammed up. What was that really stupid joke I did in the first one where Meta, anyways, I saved it all, and you can go on Math Powerland and you can look at it with horrible color and really grainy, spotty, sketchy, old software, like I was being filmed with a I don't know, something out of the 80s, like really bad platform called YouTube. You can go there. Everything that I was doing is on Math Powerland on YouTube. Thanks, folks. Looks like we're going to go suck them back into YouTube. Get a photo or painting shirt. Please support me. I believe that this is probably the most important laugh that you'll ever have. It's like galloping. Is this something? Can you hear that? Whoa, clown. But you know what? I can start taking off the... Feels great though, I'll tell you, man. Putting clay in your hair makes it thicker, makes it more vibrant, powerful. Brings back the colors. Look, what time is it? Can't see what time it is. I don't know what time it is. It's like 9. Can somebody tell me the time? I mean, Eastern Seaboard? Somebody? Anybody? Anybody? You're Eddie boy. You're out of Britain. Anybody know what time it is? Sleep mode and then just block the you don't do that any other time all day. Didn't ask for that feature. Don't even know why it shows up. It's just, and then that guy has got like 1,000 acres in Hawaii and he's bunkering in. Bunkerberg. Mark Bunkerberg. Going to the Zucker bunker? Buckerzunker. Hey, how you doing? Thing is that you're going to need some levity. You're going to need somebody smart. You're going to need somebody who can art of the deal. You need Donald Trump in your bunker. Have they thought of making like a doll. It's like an art of the deal negotiator. Seriously. Make a lot of money. Oh God, I'm giving too many guys. Just like, way to go, Matt. Now he's richer. Probably already has it. Probably already has it. Get some clay. I really do suggest clay, my clay. Very unique purification and refining process. Matter of fact, we didn't just refine, we would refine. So we would refine, and then we would refine, right? And to get the finest clay. The refinest clay, the refinest clay, and sometimes I found myself just refining and refining and refining and refining. I mean, just always refine it. And so I started doing different gradients. You know, like you can get the unrefined, right? That was the Atlas clay. That was the unrefined. It was just the raw, because it was so pure grade. This stuff. So healthy. I mean, it was so powerful to produce health, repair, cell repair, right? Literally, auxiliary power system to push the cell to its optimal expression for your diet and your health. Boom. That extra boom. But I mean, if you were really healthy and you use the clay, it's like, okay, that's when you start to slow down or even stop the aging process. And this was the foundation to reverse aging. Kale and clay. And then they were listening to me. And then the NIH has got all these papers now about kaolinite compounds, kaolinite minerals. Or as Andrew Tate likes to call them, minerals. These are minerals. There are minerals out there. I will take the necessary minerals in the day. I will go out there. I'll get my own shark with my bare hands. Right? Get out of the way. You're in the way. You're in my way from grabbing that shark, putting it on the table. What are you going to put on the table? Craft dinner delights. You can see this guy scheming, you know? I'll make them think I'm the underdog. I'm being persecuted. They'll arrest me for, human trafficking women in Romania. This is what we're going to do while I'm in Romania. You'll arrest me. You'll say that I was trafficking women, right? And then at that point, we'll get some manner rules. Anyways, I don't want to piss this guy off because the last thing I want is this guy in his tighty whities jumping me, going, "Let's go, man! You want to fight?" Really gotta. Let's fight. What are you doing, bro? Taking off your clothes, man. It's we're gonna fight you. Okay. This is how I fight. Oh, is it? This it's more like domestic violence in a gay household. And that was the joke that could literally end my life. I just have everybody in UFC and listen. Your boss is like two guys, okay? Two guys bought it, yeah. You know, of the, I wouldn't say the pronoun persuasion, but. And then it went all gay, like the guitar went all gay. Please don't hurt me. They paired up extreme fighting sports, mixed martial arts, sports, and culture with comedians. Basically, they paired those guys up so it's like they can beat the shit out of us, you know, if we start saying stuff about people. I found it an odd sort of like, what's going on here? Like, and I have no problems with fighters. I actually look at them and how they fight and all this stuff, and you know, in case I need to defend myself. But I'm not gonna go and fight for like a bar or fight somebody. I'm 54 years old. Okay, I'm a father. I don't want to fight. I don't want to lose my teeth. I don't want to risk losing. I don't want to hurt someone. No, I'm never gonna fight for fun or for sport. It's like, if I am attacked, I'm assuming you're trying to kill me. So I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna try to kill you. And I might die in the process, or you might die. But it's like, I'm not fighting at this point, you know, like, it's just like, I would just be like, I won't even say it. But the point of the matter is I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna try to avoid any kind of physical contact. And if somebody knows that about me, and then they're gonna try to, it's like, I'm gonna assume you're trying to kill me because of everything I've been through. It's like, and the amount of death threats I've gotten. Like the amount of death threats I've gotten. You ever get a death threat in a language you don't even know what language it is? It's like, well, how did you know it was a death threat? It's like, it's exactly. That's just it, you know. Like, and then I was like, and they're just so lame too. The police too. It's like, I got a death threat, and it's like, oh, this isn't in English. Oh, the death threat has to be in English. Yeah, you're in Florida. Otherwise, we can't do anything. Awesome. So next time when I want to do a death threat, I do it in Pakistani, or you know, or in hieroglyphics, or give me a drawing. Yeah. No, they would. If I actually said that, they would start investigating me. Who are you trying to like threaten in another language? Get that thing going, huh? Make sure that thing's working 24/7. You're on to something. Save the world today. Sounds like a bird knocking, doesn't it? You know what? We're going to take a little break because this is not going anywhere. We'll take a break. I'm going to get some blueberry pie. That's what I feel like right now. Okay? And that's all I've got. That's all I've got. That's all I got going right now. Besides, need a deal maker. Need a little doll. Pull a string and it starts making deals with aliens. And you do too. And God, I wonder, geez, if I had a plan. Well, gotta make a doll. Then it's like if you're gonna make a Donald Trump doll, you better be sure to make it in the USA, because he's gonna tariff the shit out of that. Or maybe that's the one he doesn't. Oh, so the steel, the metal, everything's tariffed. But your doll's coming in from China, Donald. You know what I mean? I'm like the new Stephen Colbert or something. No, I'm not. Love Donald Trump. Okay? He's going to save this country. If he listens to me. If he listens to me. Putin takes Ukraine, China takes Taiwan, you take Canada. Okay? And I tell you how to do it. Okay? I know how to do this. Okay? I already know you control Sheinbaum in Mexico. They don't see it, but... And I won't say anything else. Watch out, though. You're going to figure it out soon enough. You might need some consultation on what to do when they do, or how to avoid that from even happening so you can continue with the Mexico operation. I know stuff. And you know what? I'll play the game. It's art of the deal. And I'll tell you what, there's two words there. There's deal, and then there's art. One person's good at making deals, one person's good at doing art. I want to go to Mars, okay? I want to be the one in charge of the whole operation. You need me. Then no one's going to believe it unless I'm in charge of the whole thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is a whole, look, this was a job application. The whole thing. I want to produce Mars. I want to produce the entire trip, the whole thing. You're going to need somebody like me. Hollywood experience, special effects, photorealist, AI machine learning expert, and know how to speak to aliens. I know how to talk to strangers. I know how to be a fish out of water. I know how to calm people down when you're from another place, or they're from another place, or when they're in your place, or you find out you're in their place. Like Iran, hello, you're in Israel. Boom. You're the one in Israel, Iran. You're the one in Israel. That's like Benjamin Netanyahu. Problem with Israel. We inherently don't have a problem with Iran. Problem with Iran is it's in Israel, and we need it to move. Now, all of you, Saudi Arabia, Syria, listen up. You're in Israel. It's time to leave. Folks, I'm going to take a break, come back, get some blueberry pie on Blueberry Hill. And if you want some clay, you want the menu, and you want to look amazing, because I look amazing once this comes off. I'm going to shake it all off, show you what's underneath the hood. And you'll see why Brian Johnson bowed out of the reverse aging frontier. And then there's that guy, it's a Harvard guy, always a Harvard guy. And they're trying to say this Kevin Boyd or Doug something, Kevin Douglas or Doug. And trying to say he doesn't look his age. No, he looks his age. He looks older than me, okay? And they're trying to say this guy is incredible, how young he looks. And it's like, man, this is where it gets funny. Is when they've got somebody who claims to be a reverse ager, and the media is like trying to sell how he looks young. Excuse me, we'll decide that will decide if he looks like he's not 54 or 55. Frankly, he looks older than me. And I believe he's the same age or he's a bit younger, but he definitely looks older than me. 9 times out of 9. Okay? And I'm going to be back, so if you want to get the menu, because it's like, we don't want these guys to rip off my buzzwords and all my science, so it's like, it's kind of here on Instagram, in a fun way. Subscribe at Math Power Clay. My son's doing some clay operations with me, and he's a clay boy. He's always, I got to put clay on it. I got a sore ear, I get the clay. He's finally, it's exactly what I wanted. It's like organic, holistic, superpower. When he's got a problem, he grabs whatever colored clay that's the complementary color frequency to the wound or the injury or the redness. He'll use the blue, whatever. You see what I'm saying? It's color-coded. It's a complementary color-coded clay system. It's genius, millions of years of evolved, a bed of evolved minerals and remedy in these veins of colors of clay that I found in Mexico. I've been using that clay since 2002, so I would email me to get the private secret website, the menu, all the clays and what they treat, what they do, and you can use it for art after you're done. I'm building a clay circus as well. Performance to show you, well, I'm going to get bit by a scorpion live on stage, and while I'm talking to you about clay, I'm going to heal from the scorpion bite immediately with a particular clay. So snake bite, I'm going to move my way up to bites, but I don't want to do too much, you know. I'm not going to put an alligator in there, but a venomous creature, this is fantastic. So, again, don't go looking for problems, but if you got a problem, look at the photos. Go to Math Power Clay on IG, look at the guy who cut his finger wide open, and then the before and after with the finger all damaged. It's not a fake photo. It's not like I went and grabbed fingers. It's the same guy. I mean, it's hard to, but I'm telling you. Get the menu. I got a 4-color special right now, 4 bags. And for like $120, 500 grams per bag. And I'm also selling it by the gram. So if you don't have much money, you want to spend $20 on clay, although it's like the shipping might be, it'll be like $3-5. But email me at mathpowerland@gmail.com. More importantly, CC me at the actual clay, the secret clay address, powerclay@proton.me. CC me at mathpowerland@gmail.com. And on top of it, you want some prints, you want some shirts, you want an original artwork or a floor or design, I'm mobile. You can email there, and if you want to collect and get limited editions of the way the world looks, you email me. I am the professional. So, and they're all numbered and limited. You just want to make a donation for tonight, you can Zelle me at parallaxfloor@gmail.com or do a PayPal donation. Mathpowerland@gmail.com is my PayPal. Thank you very much for supporting me and my son and his mom and all that and everybody else. And I love you to death. Literally, I will love you till I die. And I'll be back with a part 2 after I have some pie. Get yourself a photo painting shirt. Link in the bio. And email me if you want to get the Teespring store. Talk to you soon. I will be back, YouTube, and I'll see you.